For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. Yo, what's good everybody? It's a Saber054 for our second match with Solrock Lunatone in Standard. I had a really consistent start last time, but unfortunately, that Sableye Greninja combo, Sableye on the Manaphy and then Greninja to get the double KO, gave the edge on my opponent to get the victory. I guess I'm spoiling the previous match. Maybe that's a bad idea, but just went ahead and did that now. Let's hope we get some better luck in this match, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. I'm opening up with Lunatone. I've got 4 Psychic Energies in hand, and we top deck the Choice Belt. That's not great. The bad thing is, though, is not this hand was still going to be workable if I played second, but because my opponent forced me to play first, I can't use my supporter, I can't do anything, and this is one of the annoying things about the new rules that I do not dig. It's because you can't play supporter cards, so depending on the hand you get, it can pretty much be a death sentence. Like if this guy has a way to attack this turn, he could win because 90 HP on the Lunatone, it's nothing. It's basically you just blow a little bit of air and it's going to get KO'd. So I think I'm not going to die, thank God, just yet, because it looks like this is going to be a classic Shadow Rider Calyrex deck with Cresselia in, which I still think is a nice card, a great card actually. So he's going to try and utilize her. That's why he wants to play second. Anyone would with a Pokemon like that. You play second, you get the amazing plus of 3 Psychic Energies from the deck directly on one of your Pokemon. So very, very good. So that kind of sucks because I have a slow start. He's going to have a broken start. Now the upside, I guess, for us in this matchup is that it doesn't matter how many energies Shadow Rider Calyrex does. They only need like just the base to attack for us to be dying in one shot. Our Pokemon have only 90 HP. So that's not too bad. I'm going to put the manual attachment on Lunatone, and then this Marnie, I hope I see what I need to get an attack off, but of course we don't. No Solrock, no discard outlet. It's just a damn problem with Marnie. You only draw 5 cards. It's just too weak. I'm going to play another Stadium again. Just throwing these out there, but might as well, I guess. And have to just use the attack to discard and draw. It's good. It's going to give me a better shot of setting up next turn. Do see a few things, but I would have liked to get the attack off here. It would have been great. So now he's going to have a big advantage because he can get the first prize. He can just attack with the Cresselia, just attach a Psychic Energy, and it gets the job. And he's going to be using a regular Pokemon too to do this. I mean, it really sucks. Get rid of my Stadium again for the training court. Damn it. And there's the Incense. Here comes Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. So I'm not out of the game just yet because we do have a big advantage against the VMAX Pokemon with Lunatone. If I can just get in the groove of doing between 150 to 180 damage, 2-hit KO on a VMAX like that, and we've got plenty of ways to pull it, I can just level the playing field in prizes. Even if he gets a lead, I can just make ourselves even much easier. And if I get a KO on a regular Pokemon too, then that's 4, 3 and 1, 4. So, you know, it's just the correct maths. You know, when you use a VMAX Pokemon, depending on how many prizes your Pokemon give, you know, it's just the right combination to use to make it harder for your opponent. So if you use 2 prize Pokemon, you use 4 2 prize, or you use 2 2 prize Pokemon, then a regular Pokemon, then another 2 prize Pokemon. So you're down to 1 prize. They got to get a 2 prize Pokemon kill to win. That sort of thing. Same with the VMAXs. With the VMAXs, you kind of have to make it. You use a VMAX, then you use a regular 2 prize V, I guess. And then you use another VMAX sort of thing. It's not the greatest thing to, I guess, use a regular Pokemon with a VMAX, unless you're gonna do Well, actually, no. I mean, you'd have to do like 2 regular Pokemon and a VMAX. But anyway, he makes a weird move either way. I don't know why he wanted to switch. He just needed to attach a Psychic Energy in the Cresselia, and we were going to get the KO while keeping that Pokemon there. So he decided to favor the VMAX. That, I don't think that was good though, because you can just use the Cresselia. It would have worked out. You keep your energies, you keep your VMAX fresh. Anyway, so he decided to do that. That's fine with me. I'm gonna get a big attack on the VMAX. I guess he's preventing me of getting a prize, but it doesn't really matter. And I guess gonna get another Lunatone with the Ultra Ball and go for an Oak here. Get the max value. Now at this point I've got what I need. All I gotta do is just keep attacking and just save the pulling cards at the right time. This is definitely one of the situations where having those Serena is pretty good. And this deck sort of benefits in the sense that, you know, you've got your consistency cards, all of your Pokemon are basics, you got plenty of item search cards to utilize in this deck. So you can afford cards like Serena, you can afford additional boss's orders maybe if you wanted to, like if you didn't want to go that route. Thing is with Serena though, it's gonna work out as a draw card too, so I would say it's the superior option in this deck. Alright, so a bunch of Psychic Energies. Gonna get rid of your stadium one more time. I think this is the last stadium I got, so if this one gets removed, whatever he plays is gonna stick. 180 damage, and that guy's in the 2-hit KO range now. Beautiful. Even if he decides to switch, we're definitely gonna pick on it at the right time. So, third, Shadow Rider Calyrex, Training Court once again. I guess I can use that stadium too. I always find a way to exploit it. And, I mean, in this particular instance, the best thing I can do is just try and get 2-hit KOs on VMAXs. And he decide, I don't want to be rude, but, or belittle the guy, but if you see a play like this, pulling the Solrock like he just did, you know you're dealing with a dumbass. This is not a stage 1 energy acceleration deck. The idea between picking on Dynamotor, Electrics, and the Fluffies, and that sort of tactic, Malamars, Bronzong, all the Pokemon that do this, is that when you do get rid of them, your opponent has to get the basic Pokemon again and then evolve into them to gain that energy acceleration. So that is an effective way to sort of counter the deck. In this case though, or if I just use a Rescue Carrier to recover them back, I'm just going to get them back. So he essentially just sacrificed his attack to get rid of one Lunatone, one Solrock to give me energy acceleration, but I kept the 5 energies, so drastic misplay. I mean, just by doing this alone, I basically got game, because now I've got a fully powered up Lunatone, and if he kills it, then I'm just going to power up the other one. It has that 1 energy on. I can use the Solrocks. I guess I couldn't utilize them on the previous turn, since all of the energies was on this Pokemon, but it doesn't matter. I got the Rescue Carriers. So he goes for it again. Boss's orders on the Solrock. I mean, I guess he has to commit to it since he made the dumbass play in the first place. Goes for it again. But my friend, you must know I've got Rescue Carrier in this deck, right? Like, even if he thinks I just got 1, I'm gonna have that 1, right? I got 2 actually. So what I can do now, I guess, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I search, because we're pretty much gonna use the Rescue Carrier for Solrocks, and I've got 2 big attackers ready to go. So you made a big fuck up, my friend. Hopefully you learned this lesson, and anybody watching this, never make this mistake. You don't target the Solrocks down unless you can target a bunch of them at once, like with Sableye or Double Snipe, Greninja, that kind of thing. and you're keeping track of your opponent recovery cards and stuff, it doesn't work out. Like you got your big attacker there with a lot of energies. I only got 3 Solrocks down. It's just math. I mean, I'm getting 3 per turn if I have them in the discard pile, but there's 5 on the Lunatone. So go for another big attack, and now it's checkmate. 2 powered up Lunatones, whatever you target. I just need to see another pooling card because he's definitely going to want to switch. If he doesn't switch, he loses. I've got the Poke Gear. Maybe that's going to be good enough. I just need to see a boss's orders, one of the Serenas. I didn't use any of them, I'm pretty sure, so far. So it's fair game. Thin deck, Poke Gear. I just got to see those cards, and then I win. I mean, you have a huge hand. You didn't utilize the Cresselia, which was another mistake in my opinion. And he's going to go for Marnie. Okay, I suppose. But, I mean, even if I can't pull, I'm just going to hurt the other dude. And, okay, he gave me the boss's orders with the Marnie anyway. So it's a GG, whatever he decides to do. So, yeah. This guy, he made some drastic mistakes. But, anyway, I make a lot of mistakes too. And I'm probably playing a lot longer to be making these mistakes. So, anyway, so recover the Shadow Riders and get a few energies too, I guess, with the Ordinary Rod, I would imagine. But anything he does, I win. There's nothing he can do at this point. So he's just going to do what he does, I guess, play the cards he wants to play. And all I have to do is just boss his orders. Yeah. I mean, what else? I mean, I guess, you know, he used the Pumpkaboo. His stadium did stick around. It's not like I managed to negate him at all with the Path to the Peak. He always had an out for that. So now he's going to decide to use the Cresselia. But not even to attack, just to get an energy. So no, my friend, you just made too many mistakes. I don't know what were you thinking. Just playing without thinking. Anyway, we're just going to boss his orders. GG. Hope you guys enjoyed this match. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What